All right, Shalom. First, want to give honors, God's praise due to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Kakadash. Double honors, apostles, and elders, a great millstone. Piece of Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of earth, risking your lives and freedoms as you do so as well. Basically, a lot of these, you could say like essential working jobs, they're going to one day be forced to take it. Okay, taking that uppercut, you know. But we know that the man of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, we're not taking that crap. But this represents that Esau Edom has a short time. And if you let me get to this precept right quick, I want to get that. I'm going to go to Revelation, okay, because this devil knows that he has a short time to rule over you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? Because he knows that Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is on his way, okay? And you know the Lord ain't gonna be playing out here. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this Revelation. Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knowing that he have but a short time. Okay, you know that and it's in his spirit too. You know.
Yeah, he basically in the spirit of the time is now. So he's moving like so. But as he's doing that, he's stumbling over his feet. He's very tacky, dropping the ball. There's a lot of, misinformation, disinformation. All right, a lot of propaganda on how the vaccine is safe, why it's safe. Yeah, all the while we're seeing people, drop dead, literally. All right, they got all different type of complications, but yet our people is somehow convinced, on trusting this devil and basically being, pressed, to take it because they want to go back to, so-called normalcy. All right, and this is not normal, man. This ain't normal. This ain't living. You know what I'm saying? Which, in hindsight, this devil he just showing you really have no freedom. You ain't got no say-so here. And this is all pursuant to something they had mandated as Operation Warp Speed. So this is an actual, basically an agenda, right, to inoculate, chiefly the so-called Negroes, Blacks, and Native Americans. All right, you are the target, right, at the beginning and end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And they know, hey, Jake need his paper. So what we do, all right, we'll bring it up to the job. Therefore, you basically, you're without excuse, right? And it's something I really wanted to just read out of this Wikipedia because, they're rolling it out in phases and it's basically a timeline. I remember Biden basically say he want everything to be over and done with actually by May. I forget what May 15th or what the date was, but nonetheless, we in that time, so we right on that schedule. But yeah, you got it.
Okay, Con. This is Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from our temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And the reason why I grabbed that, all the world is being tried right now with them so-called jabs and uppercuts, that they want to give you right now.
Okay. So, real quick, this going back to Wikipedia, dealing with Operation Warp Speed, which is dealing with the administration of the uppercut. Right, but it says specific targets as outlined in various media included support pharmaceutical companies for R&D of 7 different max candidates simultaneously and certain therapeutic compounds, facilitate manufacturing the max candidates while they remain pre-approved during pre-final clinical research to prepare for rapid deployment if proven to be safe and effective, which they're not doing that. They just rolling with the punches. They're not deeming it safe. They're not deeming it effective, right? The more and more you hear more so bad news than good news. You know what I'm saying? All right, which should be enough proof, all right, on why you should not deal with it. Is, in fact, it was a case, I want to say it was in North Carolina a few weeks back, to where they missed, they basically got the doses mixed up. Instead of what they thought they thought they was administering the mats, but the whole time it was a saline solution.
Right.
So just showing, how the brother read in Revelation 12:12, right? You know, he had a short time, like they're moving too fast to where they're not. No, he just read it. He just read it.
Okay.
But you know, just showing how they're moving too fast and it just getting very tacky and brute. All right, with their agenda, right? Real
the
quick.
agenda is to make you docile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to make you bend to whatever the government decides for you to do. You just willingly be a willingly participant. Whatever the so-called kings that's on high right now tell you to do. Hey, you'll be dumb enough to do everything that they say.
Okay, it's a quick one-liner. This is Exodus 23 and 2. It says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment." You know, and I just want to highlight that the first part of that scripture because, right, you know, this ain't about you know, showing you tough or trying to prove you, you know, this ain't the time to be going along and get along is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And Jake, he's just easily persuaded to do wickedness. You know what I'm saying? He don't even understand that he going off by way of the scriptures. He don't know nothing about, you know, cuttings in the flesh and this and that. He don't know the scriptures. You know, if save his life, should lose it, should lose. You know, what's that? It's one in Mark. I want to say Mark, but what you trying to get this Maxine, without any mandate, your uppercut kind, without no real we ain't even really been tempted as of yet. But yeah, you got Jake nonchalant. He just getting it done and getting it over with. This ain't the time to be in that spirit, man. You're not supposed to. Let me read that again. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. All right, you lining up, all right, going to get that uppercut. You following the multitude to do evil because they're not supposed to be doing that.
And can I testify real quick? I just caught the damn thing, and I'm bouncing back from it.
See?
I ain't taking none of Esau medicines or anything like that.
That's necessary.
I'm taking herbs and drinking teas.
That's right.
And I eat when my body allows me to do.
Okay.
And I'm getting better.
Okay.
At first, I was jacked up, but I'm getting better.
That's right. So it's something that can pass like anything else.
And during this whole time, never once did I say take me to the emergency room or anything like that.
We ain't work.
If I would have went down probably to the emergency room, they would put me on one of those so-called
ventilators
and I'd be out of here.
Yep.
Because I heard plenty of stories where they put them on them and they dead in they in the grave in the spirit world in a few hours.
Yeah. That's right.
Who next off the bat?
I got some.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in the horsemen because they are very strong. But look not unto the Holy One of Israel, and neither seek the Bashim Yahushai. And the reason why I grabbed that, so-called Jakes, African Americans, Native Americans, and so-called Latinos, y'all quick to run for Esau for all things, even for a cure for this and a cure for that. But but you never ask our power to make yourself whole. All you gotta do is pray to be made whole, and it will happen. But you gotta have wisdom knowledge and understanding, and you gotta put your faith,
You gotta have that.
trust,
Yeah.
and your hope, and your fear, and your how much you outside.
right.
If you lacking any of them things, it's not gonna work for you.
That's right. I got another quick one. This is 1 Peter 5:8. It reads, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour."
Okay.
That's right. You know, so this is a time more than ever to really be sharp, to be prudent, to be on point, to be aware, to get into the news, right? Get into prophecy if you're not getting to the scriptures in a nutshell.
Hey, you gotta be on prophecy, man, because if you can't be on prophecy, hey, Esau could blow something right by you,
Yep.
and it's prophecy right there and there,
Yep.
and you just took it.
Yeah. So,
You know,
so yeah, this the time to really be sharp, man. You know, and really understand what time you're in. You know. You know, hey, the scripture says it's a high time to wake out of sleep. Like, shit, this time is more than ever. You should be on point. Like, nah, you know, you see the news feeds. You should know what's going on. So that's your warning. You know,
and we chew the bones and pick out the fat with the scriptures, and do the scriptures. Hey, we know certain things that happen that Esau do. Hey, the Most High tells us beforehand. It's a warning.
That's right.
What not to do.
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't have nothing else if y'all ain't got nothing.
No, we in there on that.
Okay, kind of.
Hey,
Yeah. So basically, you know, this devil knows that his time is up. Okay, and trying to force everything. Okay, because he know this is it for him. You know. So with that, I'm gonna give all honest God his praises.
To Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushua,
Ba'ashem, and
Ba'ashem,
Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of the earth. Shalom and above.
Above.
Kwan Bakiyam.
Kwan Bakiyam.
Shalom.
Shalom.